Hi everyone, I'm Katie Mares, COO of Permashield USA, and I'm so excited to be here with you today.
Thank you. Well, welcome, Katie.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us, Katie. So dealers are finding all of their profit centers and just being compressed down to nothing, right? So what is it that that your company is doing to help the dealerships increase those profits again?
For sure. Permashield is an awesome product that brings real value to the customer, but also real value to the dealership. And from a profit point of view, it increases the margins tenfold. We have this awesome road to $1 million where we lay out how Permashield can actually bring $1 million to their bottom line. And what's really cool is Permashield is something that can be sold in sales, it can be sold in the box, it can be sold in the service drive. So it's a product that's not only going to increase your profit margins in the box, but really everywhere in the dealership.
Excellent. Very, very important in these days.
Well, yes, definitely. I mean, especially with the way the world has been and the pandemic that we've gone through, any sort of step forward we can make or any gain we can take from a profit center point of view, I mean, everyone's after that.
Absolutely. Paul?
Now, one of the things that everybody struggles with today is customer satisfaction, okay? It's very hard today to keep everybody happy. And from my experience with what I've learned about Permashield, is that you had a really neat product, and let me explain. We had a sports car that we just sold that did not come with a spare tire. And as much as we loved driving the car, we didn't really take it on far road trips because in the back of my mind, there was always this fear that if we got a flat tire, that we'd be stuck on the road somewhere, having to wait for, help to arrive. And that's something I know I've waited, and I don't know what the national average is on how long people wait for, roadside assistance to come or what the safety stats are. But I know I don't want to spend time waiting for anything. In today's world where we expect everything instantly at our fingertips, the last thing I want to do is be stuck on the side of the highway with my family waiting for roadside assistance. So can you tell us a little bit about, how does Permashield solve that for dealers and for their customers?
Of course. I mean, as I mentioned, it's a product that actually helps customers. So it is not like your, paint chip resistance or your windshield chip resistant, product that gets sprayed on, or your rust proofing. This product actually solves a real world problem, and that's being stuck on the side of the road. The national average is actually 2.5 hours a customer will wait for AAA on the side of the road.
2.5 hours?
Yes, 2.5 hours. So think about extreme weather conditions in the winter, in the heat in the summer. You can't run, you could run out of gas running your AC or your heat. Think about your mother, your daughter, your kids who just got their license and they're stuck on the side of the road and they don't know what to do. I mean, millennials, let's face it, do not know how to change a tire. And even if the vehicle came with a spare tire, which 33% of all new vehicles now do not come with a spare tire. So 33%, it's crazy. So this product actually not only helps dealers with their profit center, but it keeps your customers happy. I mean, you're saving customers time, you're saving them, you're giving them back convenience and a worry-free experience with that vehicle. So, I mean, as a customer experience expert, and the reason I jumped on board with Permashield was because I believe this was actually a product that could help the customer. You actually get to, I mean, a lot of road hazards in terms of deaths and fatalities and injuries come from being on the side of the road. So you're also protecting them and saving lives. And this really, this product is quite phenomenal because it is a product that is solves a real life problem.
What I loved about it is I've seen some videos where there were nails, several nails in the tire.
Mm-hmm.
And then the car was left alone for a month or longer, I believe.
Yeah.
And when the person came back to the car and checked the tire pressure, it had not lost any air. I mean, that's incredible.
Well, here it is that when a customer rolls over a nail, they are never even going to know it happens, because Permashield will seal that hole instantly. So you won't lose PSI. The customer will not lose PSI, and they'll just keep going along their day. They may or may not actually see the nail in the tire when they roll home, because that head of that nail or screw might have worn off before they even get home. So then that nail in the tire just acts as a permanent plug, which Permashield has sealed around. So they won't at all lose PSI. They will get safely, if they even notice that they rolled over a nail, they'll get home safely. And at that point, they get to make a decision. Do they keep it because they're fine with the nail being in there, or do they want to take it in and back to the originating dealership to take the nail out if they need to, if they feel more comfortable putting a little patch, and then just reactivating the product. So it is, it's quite amazing.
That's cool.
So, Katie, the loss adjustment ratio for dealerships that reinsure themselves, a lot of that is within their road hazard insurance policies. And so from what you're describing, it sounds like this is going to help prevent a lot of those claims that would have had to have been processed. Is that correct?
100%, yes. I mean, with having Permashield in the tires, not only does it actually bundle really well with the road hazard warranties, and if the dealer does reinsure themselves, it does actually reduce claims, which is another way that the dealer makes money. So all around, this product is a profit center.
Yeah, and fixed ops departments are the ones that's actually installing this product. So now you have a product that F&I sells that fixed ops actually gets to make some money on.
100%. And we always, our recommendation is always to do an internal charge of an hour, so that they also make money and it's a profit center for them, for sure.
Excellent. That's always very important that we're looking at the dealership as a whole and not just one department that's being served with that. Paul, as you pointed out, the customer service aspect of this is incredible. It's one of those peace of mind products, right? Like you stated,
Yeah.
Kate, it's not like paint protection. You get a ding in your, you could drive forever with that, right? Your car may not be pretty, but at least you're getting where you need to go.
Exactly. It's not a hazard. It's not a safety hazard. It's not going to ruin your day. It's not going to impact your life, really. I mean, yeah, the car may have a ding and not look so pretty, but it won't impact your life significantly. And having a flat tire ruins everyone's day. No one ever said, "Hey, I'm cool with having a flat tire." No one ever said that.
And I love the part that I love about it is that, look, who doesn't complain about their admin fees, right? With their with their providers.
Mm-hmm.
And when a dealer's making decisions on product, they're looking at a certain admin fee. But what a lot of them fail to take into account is that now your loss adjustment ratio goes up because of the claims, and you get an additional fee that gets added on. And the bottom line is that costs you more money. So you thought you were paying this much money, when in fact you're paying this much money. So kudos to you guys. That's an awesome product. Thank you very much for coming on.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having us. And as we said, this product, as I said, this product is phenomenal. And I think that any person should have it in their vehicle, but especially the female consumer, the woman, the safety of the children. And there is not one man that wouldn't want his wife, daughter, sister, mother to be safe. And really, there's not one man that wants to be late for a meeting or his kid's soccer game due to a flat tire. So it's an all-around a product that works for absolutely every single customer.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Excellent. Thanks.
My pleasure.